Who are you? Did we meet before? Hi, I am Ranisha Howerton. Everybody calls me Neesh.
I want you to hear ready for me.
At that moment.
I get exactly what you're saying.
I used to pray for times like this, to rhyme like this, so I had to grind like
The purpose of this interview is to actually introduce my work of art.
In the back of the paddy wagon, cuffs locked on wrist. See my dreams
I will be a published author soon, and the name of my book is Queening. And the purpose of Queening is just to be an inspiration to women everywhere. Yeah, full body for them. Okay, all right, let's do it like this. And then you pick the color. You the G?
No, I like the red one because it's pink.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna, it's actually promo because I'm releasing a book.
Draw like I'm an artist, no crawling, went straight to walking with foreigns in my garages are foreign bitches menaging, fucking sucking and swallowing anything for $1. They tell me get him, I got him. I did it without an album. I did shit with Mariah.
When you in an environment where you're around great people, you want to ask questions, you know what I'm saying? You want to learn as much as you can. It's so hard to stand on these goddamn shoes, child.
Rest in peace to the parking lot. Phantom so big, can't even fit in the parking
spot. Okay.
You ain't talking about my niggas, then what you talking
yeah.
about?
Oh, I love that. I know why God put me in your life. I already know, just when you just start talking. Yeah, already know. So Queening came about, well, actually, I will always just hashtag all of my pictures with Queening. I feel like Queening, I started using Queening when I arrived at a certain point in my life, a certain level of confidence, self-worth, determination. I became a queen when I figured out who I was. And figuring out who I was actually comfortable with being Ranisha. I didn't need to pretend to be this person or that person. I didn't want to be like anybody else. I did the work and I took the time to really figure out who I was. And that is how Queening became about. Because at that point, I felt like I had arrived at being a queen. So that's what Queening is. So Queening, actually my shirt, is when you're a queen plus winning. And nobody can define or determine what winning is but you. I really want readers to be inspired to understand that there are no challenges that are too great. There is nothing that can defeat you. There is nothing that can take you out of here. There is no trial or tribulation that you can't overcome because I've seen it. I've seen things with my eyes, some things that as a child that I wasn't supposed to see. And I've been through things and experiences. I've been through losses and I've been through, my mother's death, and I've been through my son being born premature, 1 pound, 11 ounces, and having to go through so much pain and to be overcome that. So this book is definitely my inspiration. It was all of those moments when I went through things and I just, would record things. I have these aha moments where God talked to me and I talk to God, and I just document them. And they're really from my heart, and it's transparent and it's real. Fulfilled. If you are searching for something, and I think we are all on our own journey and our own paths. And there gets a point where you be like, this isn't it, God. This isn't, it's gotta be more than this. There's something greater than this. Some of us will take the time to do the work to figure it out ourselves. And then some of us need a little push, a little guidance, a little understanding, enlightenment. So this is going to definitely allow you to get to that point where you can figure things out. You can figure out your purpose. So it's gonna give fulfilled. Our true essence is love. So anytime you're acting outside of that, that's not godly. But a lot of people aren't where I am. A lot of people have been hurt and they never got the healing that they need. So they don't know how to accept love. So although I am in a place where I can freely give it, a lot of people can't receive it. And they'll try to walk all over you or try to use you, manipulate situations, steal from you, and all of that kind of stuff. So I think that that's one of my challenges. But I am learning to separate in business. I am learning to separate my emotions from business. The more I work on that, the stronger I become as a businesswoman, if that makes sense. women, black women, and black women have always been taught to be strong, and we take on so many different roles in the community, and it's hard sometimes. So we all need inspiration. I still need inspiration to this day. Like, my girls was here with me today at my shoot. It's like, I'm strong, but I'm only as strong as my team. So I just want to be able to inspire.
An array, you wear an array of multiple hats. You are a businesswoman, you are a mentor, you're writing a book. You also are a motivational speaker. What do you do to mentally prepare specifically before you do a speaking engagement?
I'm also a mother. That's the first thing. Baby. Okay, so it is so important to take care of yourself. I hear a lot of women say, oh, I live for my kids. I live for the... Don't get it twisted. I love my son to death, but I don't live for my son. Because at some point, little son is going to get up and go live the best life that he can live from the tools that I gave him. So it's important for me. And I'm learning that I am at my best when I don't have a lot of chaos going on, which is hard because I do multiple things. I'm a businesswoman, I'm a mom, I'm a friend, I'm a mentor. I do so many, I'm a landlord, I'm a real estate investor. I literally do so much. So I try to keep that balance because I know that I am a mess when I am unbalanced. When there's too much going on, there's too much pressure, too many deadlines. So I try to regain my peace every now and then, rather if it's shutting off that phone, if it's taking a vacation, if it's just locking myself in the room and just praying and talking to God, whatever. That is how I keep my balance. I have to be in my quiet space every now and again. None. Life has been good. I can shed a tear. I'm not gonna cry. Okay, so yeah, so I have no regrets. Life. I'm just really grateful just to be here. My only regret would be my mother leaving this earth. I wish I could take that back. But other than that, nope. Because I felt like everything that happened, every heartbreak, every pain, every tear that I had to cry, everything that I had to overcome, I feel like it was necessary in order for me to be this woman right now, to be able to inspire every other women. So I feel like it was necessary. I had to go through that. Because if I didn't, then I wouldn't be able to help other people that are going through. So I have no regrets, except for, my mother leaving. But that's it.
What will your readers have to walk away with?
I just really want them to not be afraid of their own personal journey. I want them to always remember to trust the process. Sometimes when we're going through things, we're so stuck in it that it's uncomfortable and we want to get out of it. We want to run. We want to hide. We don't want to deal with the hurt. We don't want to deal with the process. But the process is needed in order for you to become the best you that you need to become in life. So you'll be able to see my process because I talk about it and I'm very transparent. And I'm very transparent with people when I deal with people because I don't want people to think that life is perfect and it's always amazing, because that's not my reality and that's not your reality. Everybody has their own journey and you will go through things, but that does not mean that it's over for you. This is the beginning. So now what are you going to do right now? What are you going to do right now while you have this moment? You're alive, you're breathing. What are you going to do right now? There are no excuses. I don't allow anybody around me to make excuses. If you make excuses, I'm going to tell you all the reasons why you should not make excuses, because there are none. Oprah Winfrey been through a lot of stuff, and she lived in a backwoods where somebody probably would never ever be able to be recognized or exposed. You know what I'm saying? But she still overcame that. I think she said she was molested, all kinds of stuff. There are no excuses. Some of the greatest people have the toughest stories. And I'm glad that I went through the fire because it made me tough as nails. So I'm excited about my future. This is 2017, this is December, and we're closing out. And I'm excited about what's to come for Ranisha, what's to come for Neesh, what's to come for Neesh Speaks, the brand, and what's to come for queening and my mentorship program and transforming and changing lives all over, touching women and allowing them to heal, starting that process of healing. Because I feel like if you don't do the work on yourself, you'll be stagnant for a very long time. In order to progress, you have to heal. And we all got different shit that we need healing from. Nobody's exempt. You got some shit, I got some shit, they got some shit, you got some shit. Everybody has something that needs healing. But in order to get that healing, you have to do the work. If you don't do the work, you're still going to be hurting. Did I mess my makeup up, hoes? I love y'all. Okay. That was decent.
Nigga, hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished when I bought her ass tomorrow.